Okay, you guys. Let's forget about this covering of good and evil world quest, and let me just get on point with the Recollector's path because I only got a few hours left. I know, I know. Paimon's getting so used to how you look now that Paimon can't even remember what you look like without the chaplet, Saurish. Paimon seems to recall some baldness at the top of your head and a haughty disposition. But Paimon didn't expect you to get the chaplet so easily, though it was mostly thanks to our help. Bah, mention the trifles of the past no more, Pale Floater. The thing of the greatest importance, the reason why we were able to claim the chaplet so easily, was because I am a pari worthy of the twin horn chaplet. Hence, everything fell into place as it was meant to be. Perhaps I was fated to bear this crown from the day of my birth. Braggart. Loudly, I see. The elder servant, what brings you here? Just seeing if our newest bloom guard is fulfilling her duties. The duties? No, did you think claiming such a title would bring you nothing but fame and fortune, Sorush? Impossible. I am no pariah of rank ignorance. The duties I have not been neglected. Indeed, I have also performed the necessary feats to be worthy of my accolades. Though the flashing flame might steal your attention, a gradual trickle of enduring devotion may also be worthy of praise. In the time you have spent away from us, there have been countless pari who, though unable to ever gain the title Bloomguard, still contribute to our greater community with quiet dignity. I thought that you would perform some deeds that would prove your worthiness of the title Bloomguard. As it turns out, however, it seems you're just been idling about. Hey, saying she does nothing is going too far. Source is already pretty great, right, Traveler? Well, I mean... Sure is. I did not mean to neglect my duties, it's just that the responsibilities of a Bloomguard weren't fully detailed by the Order of Skeptics. It is a pari tradition after all. Trying to learn it from humans is pure folly. That's right, why would you learn something pari related to humans? Though you have earned the approval of the Cavarena, you remain a young pari. In times like this, it is best to be direct and consult me for guidance. Ask you for guidance directly, Elder? But no, the chaplet possesses a great deal of knowledge. I need but contemplate for a moment before I am greeted with answers. But Zervin is right here. She even said that if we have questions, she will answer. We don't even need to go hunting for details anymore. From Paimon and Traveler's deep adventuring experience, chances like this are pretty few. You'll regret not taking this opportunity. I doubt not my elder sincerity. It's just, I heard the Order of Skeptics say that only the answers one finds themselves are worthy any merit. Isn't that something someone else told you as well? The Order of Skeptics even constantly makes mistakes in its official documents. Isn't that something someone else told you as well? Yeah, do you really think the Order of Skeptics is more trustworthy than Zurvan? Indeed, you offer truth in your insights, yes, Napati, Pale Floater. I am no longer the Sorush from before. With the Caverna's approval, I must act with maturity and live up to the title of Bloomguard. Elder Zervin, what are the exact obligations that a Bloomguard must fulfill? I beg of you to enlighten me. Though I have been neglectful in the past, I will do my utmost now to remedy my failings. Wow, Paimon didn't expect Sorush to be so obedient. What happened? Paimon feels a little touched. Paimon feels a little touched. Haha, well, your words give me confidence. The Bloomguard's duties are vast and may take days and nights to recall in their totality. However, considering that you have spent far more time with the humans than those of your own kind, let's start with something simple. As for those who bear the title of Bloomguard, extraordinary competence and keen insight are necessities. I've already prepared 6 training tasks with 3 men to test flying skills, and the other 3, well, they'll need Source to clear out some potential threats. This training sounds kind of familiar. Sounds familiar? It is familiar. Isn't this just something we do all the time? Enough talk, Pale Floater. As long as I successfully finish this mission, my elder must concede that I am worthy and prepared for the mantle of Bloomguard. Though it sounds simple, there are all tasks delivered onto me by my elder. I must unleash my fullest effort when dealing with them. Very good, very good. Conveniently, Source's yes Napati and his companion are here. There is a task you can help her successfully complete. It is no hard matter, though as you know, Source has been close with the Order of Skeptics and Humans while drifting further from Pari traditions. I would like to ask you to serve as an audience and listen to Shorus recount the past. A Bloomguard would naturally be able to speak of historical events, yes? Of course. If all we need to do is hear Shorus tell a story, it does sound pretty simple. Then I leave this to you two. As for the training that Shorus must complete by herself, I will let her know momentarily. You two merely need to accompany her. In the Recollector's Path event, you must help Source follow Zervan's instruction to discover her role as a Bloomguard. When each stage of the Collector's Path begins, Source must listen to Zervan's teachings and then go to the specific site to undergo 2 trials before engaging in a short summer after passing said trials. Oh, she returned back to being that. It's good, it's good. At least I can still do it. But no, let's cancel this one. We're not going to be doing that. Alright. Oh, it's not very far from here. All a long time ago, guess Source was a... Bear with this to my heroics. It looks like she hasn't changed one bit. During the trial, Source can throw out an ultimate number of Niroda fruits, as their fruits have different curious. Various effects will be triggered that will affect uninvited guests. Ah, no. This one is very hard. Spit large fruits. What? Eh? Can't we... I think I made a mistake somewhere. Let's stop the trial first. I think I need to time it. Oh, so that's how it's done.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so that's how it was. Where are the other two? All right. Okay. Head to the specified location. Okay, this one is done. During reinforced remnants trials, Source can use memory fragments to check important reminiscences. You must assist Source in finding the correct location to complete said reminiscences. Once you reach the correct location, use the memory fragment to match the remnants with the actual site to complete it. After the trial starts, the time will start ticking down. Once it finishes doing so, Source will receive a hint to help her find the correct location. Okay, let's begin trial. It looks like this one, right? Look for the correct location. But this is already the location. You need to go a little bit farther back, I think. I think I need to go down a bit. Oh, but there is a distance to correct location. Source has recalled the correct location. Oh. Oh, so that's it. That was so confusing. That was so confusing. This is the last stop for our first day. We're pretty familiar with this place, seeing how we've been here plenty of times. If the pale floater is so confident, then why not swap roles with me? I will play the audience, you be the speaker. Yeah, let's give it a try. Here comes Paimon. The place before us, covered with flowers and flowing water, is the Vorska Oasis. This place doesn't have, right. This place isn't infested by the demons of death and is the home of the Pari. There are many Pari here. The best among them is one called Zurban. Soros, you were born here too, right? Though you were different from the other Pari. For example, when other Pari only sound kind of weird when they speak, you sound really weird. You all came from the same waters, but why is it that only you are so strange? Hey. Paimon's not lying. When you were speaking to the Order of Skeptics, your words were kind of weird. Well, the Order of Skeptics sounded weird too, so there's that. Yeah, Paimon thought all the other Pari were going to be exactly like you. In fact, Paimon was worried about that until we finally got to the Bodokasha Oasis and met Zurban. Then we found out that only you are like, how should Paimon put this? You have a particular way of speaking to the Order of Skeptics, right? It seems the Order of Skeptics had too much of an influence on her. I suppose you could say that. Seeing as you have no objections, Paimon will keep going. There is a big stump in the Vorukasha Oasis. Pale Floater, you absolute... it's the harvest hole in the Vorushka Oasis. Man, these Pari names are a mouthful, and it totally is a big stump, isn't it? Paimon remembers to say that the stump is also a god, and that the Pari have a deeper relationship with it. Though these are indeed facts, letting the Pale Floater describe them would be too unflattering. I shall resume the role of the speaker. Alright, but Paimon thought she was making it easy to understand. Regardless, 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the disaster afflicting this place. As such, all the Amrita here is the last gift from the divine. Nourished by the Amrita, the harvest spawned and the Pari emerged. The eldest of the Pari and my elder is Zurban. My birth came much later, so I was not a personal witness to those events. I heard my elder speak of it, but Elder Zurban clearly associated with the Order of Skeptics when they were first established, but after my birth, all contact seemed to have lost between them. Though my elder has long stated the importance of Pari tradition, she rarely mentions the past in detail when she speaks with me. Instead, it was the Order of Skeptics who enthusiastically shared the results of their historical research with me and approve of my wish of the divine bird. Huh? So after that, you slowly drifted away from the other Pari and learned your strange way of speaking from the Order of Skeptics? Oh, I suppose that can be seen as correct, objectively speaking. It sounds like a rebellious face. A rebellious space. I heard the humans and the Order of Skeptics mention something about this. They said the researchers in the forest experienced a Satyavada life, or something like that. Is this rebellious space a similar thing that humans progress through? Maybe you can think of it as a necessary process for growth. Yeah, that sounds pretty similar. I forget what Satyavada life is. No, they're not the same thing at all. Generally, kids going to a rebellious phase will resist the care of their parents and try to assert their independence. That's what Paimon's heard anyway. Just like you did. My past has got nothing to do with my present. Whatever can be said, I have now returned to the Bodokasha Oasis and earned the Kavarena's favor. You're amazing, Sorush. Never mind, Pale Floater. It means nothing to be patronized by one as immature as you. Speaking of which, we were on the topic of the Pari's birth. Have you encountered the familiars of the forest? Familiars of the forest? Indeed, the ones long called the Aranara. Oh! Oh, right. I should have thought about it because she mentioned the forest. I only heard them mentioned by my elders. I heard they're not free to fly as we Pari are, but with their bond to the vegetation, they can stride from mud without restraints. I find it hard to picture such a scene. Are they like we not? But but they do have their own festival. On that arrival of their day of celebration, the Aranara will gather together and enjoy a carefree time as one. Sometimes I wonder if the Aranara have their own day. Why do we Pari possess nothing of equivalence? I have asked my elder. She seems hollow of interest regarding the matter. Why do you want a Pari festival? Is it because you can eat lots of tasty snacks during a festival? Of course not. The Pari festival should have humans offering their odes and songs to us, while I get to choose the best singer of the lot. That does sound like a festival at all. Well, not for the attending humans anyway. It's more like a high-pressure competition. But it's an enjoyable celebration for me, yes. Hence, I believe my elder may also enjoy such an occasion. From your description, I don't think so. Perhaps Zervan is right. For Source to become a so-called Bloom Guard, she might need a bit more training. She needs lots of training. She needs to stop clinging to human habits. Okay, we're done with this one. Let's go now to the next one. Hmm. Oh, there we go. It's so strange though how they're not in contact with the Aranaras when it seems that they're very similar with the vegetation and everything. It appears the first part of your training went well. I wouldn't go that far. You could say so. Let's not make Sorush look bad. She is trying her best. Yeah, maybe it was a bit too easy for Sorush. It is trying her best. Yeah. Then I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Alright, about listening to Sorush tell stories, it turned out that Sorush went through a rebellious phase. Speak no more of this. Oh, just a minute. Where was I? Anyhow, I have finally shed that stage of my life. The important thing is that I, with my Napadi and the Pale Floater, recalled the history following the birth of the Pari and spoke of the familiars of the forest and their special festival. The fact that we as Pari do not have such a celebration of our own makes me troubled. Do you not feel the same way, Elder? If it were up to me, we should let humans attend the Pari festival and hear from them the praises they sing for the Pari. Afterward, I shall pick the best singer. To my knowledge, Festival Utsava is not a day to be so willfully and wastefully spent. Yeah, the Festival Utsava, which I still haven't gone through. I'm not even done looking for the Aranaras. Paimon always thought Sorash's desire to get humans to record their deeds was different from other Pari. Is this also the influence of the Order of Skeptics? That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is significant. Whatever happens, I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Okay, so where do we go next? Oh. Oh, no. We have a much more shorter way. not here. Here. What happened? Okay, where were we? I need to certainly do something about this. The introvert impulse Soros must reach the destination within the time limit. The more time Soros has left upon completion, and the more valiant Corollas she obtained, the higher your trunk point will be. During the trial, get close to the glowing reed to borrow their power and sprint forward. I hate this part. This part is not something that I'm looking forward to. What? Oh, okay. So it seems that I'm really doing something. Means I'm doing something right. Gotcha. All right. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's proceed to trial. It certainly has to be on the surface, right? Oh, so it is at the bottom. It's down below. A little bit higher though. Oh, there it is. I think I've gone through this one though. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, it's... Oh, there it is. Well, we've been through this. Though I think the 3 to 6, because I didn't go through all of that. Wait, Pine remembers this place. We've been here before. Where are we again? It does leave an impression. I think I'm going to have a hard time at the 3 to 6 one. It sure scared Paimon pretty good. Paimon remembers that Soros said this Renod got sealed here because it was unlucky. Then what does it have to do with Soros' training? How does Zorban actually mean to say, haha, behold Soros, behold the fate of the unfortunate? My elder is no power of such a dull nature. Back to the topic, though it did not elaborate on the Renod in detail, we passed through here earlier. The catastrophe that caused it should be familiar to you. The one that happened 500 years ago? Indeed, the Renod must have been frozen in an instant, and as it has been crystallized, to its form remains in perpetuity. It's as if it would start burrowing through the earth once again, once unsealed. This moment will be frozen in time? Paimon doesn't want to end up like that. You say what happened to the Renod? You say what happened to the Renod happened in an instant. No. Just thinking of it scares Paimon. I won't let that happen. Yeah, Paimon won't let something so horrible happen to Traveler either. Then you should thank us, Pauri. During those days of ruin, many species and races, including the Pauri, gave their lives. Sometimes even things more precious than their lives. Their sacrifices are why we are spared from facing the same irrevocable fate. And just so, as I was not here to witness the catastrophe, when this land faces danger once again, I must take action. Then, from what you're saying, this Renod is even older than you are, which should also make it your elder. However, it will not be returning to life. It has been sealed in its crystallized state for centuries. Perhaps the only fate that awaits it is gradual dissolution. Oh. Well, I was glad of that. I thought that this was going to be another boss. With how severe the loss of life was during the catastrophe, the Renod, like countless other unfortunate souls, were frozen at the moment that calamity struck. But many more suffered even graver fates than this poor fool before us, for they had already worn away beneath the grinding passing of time itself. To this day, nothing remains of them, not memory nor memorial. This one before us only lingers because of its immense size and the fact that it has been hidden away in this cave from the glaring eye of the sun and lashing winds, thus the intactness of its condition. However, no being on this land can overcome time. Not even remains and husks will endure. One day there will be nothing left of it either. That sounds kinda sad, not having any traces shows you lived once. The records left here by the humans should have something relating to the Renod. I presume such a thing is rare for humans, no? From what I heard my elders say, aside from the Order of Skeptics, there were also researchers from the forest here seeking inquiry. Though some humans believe that this Setet Renod is the completed state of a quicksand eel, to hold such theories and assumptions make one worry for the contents recorded by these humans. That information is not reliable at all. These records are obviously false, yet you still drastically found a human to serve you as your yes Napati. Maybe before this crystal is entirely corroded, the poems and odes dedicated to you will have changed beyond our recognition. Maybe the bloom guard mentioned in the odes might not be pink or cute, but instead have a rough but reliable exterior, a mild and respectful personality, and act with rationality and calmness. That sounds a lot like the idealized image of a guardian. But that sounds nothing like you, Sorush. Paimon is definitely picking a fight, huh? Absolutely not. Wait, I believe I understand what my elder desires. She must be reminding me to find a better way to record my deeds. My elder does possess foresight indeed. I must offer her my deepest thanks. Paimon doesn't think she meant that. Okay, we're done with that. Let's go back to the elder. Here we go again. Finally. Okay, where were we? Yes, to the elder, to the elder. Oh.